How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here. We're back for another Dokkan battle video. In today's video, we are taking a look at our 55% level 1 links AGL full power BROLY. We got this guy at 55%. We managed to get him off our anniversary summons, and if you haven't seen that video, check it out. It was a wild ride. Really fun. So if you want to see that, make sure you check out the link in the description down below. And we managed to pull this guy, so we're going to run him 55% level 1 links right out the gate and see how he's doing. So he has an entrance animation that he activates once only. He gets key 5 and attack and defense 100%, and he launches an additional super attack for 4 turns from his entry turn. He has attack defense 150%, guards all attacks, and has an additional key 1 per key sphere obtained. He gets an additional attack 50% when performing an ultra super attack, and an additional 50% if it is an ultra super attack. He gets key 2 and launches an additional super attack as the first or second attack on the turn, and key 6 and launches an additional super attack with a high chance of launching another additional super attack as the third attack on the turn. So he really leans into those additional attacks. So we're actually going to just stick him in slot 1. We're not going to have any links active here, but we do want to keep him next to the BROLY until they transform. That's our basic plan here. 200k defense with guard. We should be okay here. I just don't want to put the Fizz BROLY there by himself. Okay, so 40k. I mean, obviously we don't have any links active, so we're running against the Gammas here because I feel like, you know, we can go slower. I'm hoping we can go at least enough to get BROLY transformed here. There aren't too many stages that are long enough, aside from like Buhan, but I don't want to deal with the ceiling and stuff in turn 1 while we're dealing with him. Just want to focus on showcasing. So I feel like the Gammas can allow that to do that. I mean, but honestly, with 0 links active, right, what we're seeing out of him is pretty impressive. But this is also level 1 links. Imagine that we're going to see a lot better out of him once he transforms. There we go. We get the additional super out of our Fizz BROLY here. We have nightmares about that super attack right there from the AoE phases of the original BROLY fight. Okay, there we go. So he's probably going to super Buhan here. So we are running a variation of his Super Boss's transformation boost. He's actually got a lot of good units on this team. When you mix it around a bit, I think a lot of people got over-focused on running solely Super Boss. And then it can work, but he's also got some good units on his transformation boost lead, which I do think should be taken into account. There's that super. There we go. We dodge it. Excellent. Alrighty, so the thing about BROLY is he can't transform until 5th turn, right? So we kind of just gotta roll with it here. We do have a friend here, but the friend is 79%, so I don't want to do too much with him. And basically what we're stalling is until we can get the 2 BROLYs together, basically, is the plan. Because the thing about BROLY is, well, once we can activate the domain, we'll talk about it. He has a domain, and while one domain is up, one BROLY can't transform until he can activate his domain. That's the unfortunate thing about running BROLY. So realistically with BROLY, you don't really want to run 2 of them. There we go. But I mean, as you can see, even with the friend here, like, we're seeing relatively similar numbers, if only slightly higher. And that's, I mean, 1, tech disadvantage does play a huge role here. But 2, also because, you know, his base form, it doesn't do a whole lot. You're really just stalling until you can transform him. Would have been nice if my Goku Black could have gotten another attack there. But we'll take this. So this turn's a little bit better because we have these 2. Okay, let's grab that. We do have 50% support here from the Boo, so that's going to be really nice. So, I mean, with 0 Link's actives, you got to admit that's pretty impressive. Alright, so we got 5 million here. Perfect. Okay. Alright, and then we'll float off the friend BROLY here. So let's do that number. Perfect. Alright, now the friend BROLY should be able to do a couple extra supers here. I mean, we may not get the high chance, but we should be alright in the third slot here. I don't know how much damage we'll do. That's also the reason I chose to bring the Boos over someone else, because they can kind of slow the team down a bit, because they need time to build. Very nice. Alright, and now he attacks Buhan, or I guess Boo tanks, so yeah, that's nothing. Alright, so 10 million on the friend BROLY, a little bit better here, right, with that LR power next to him. Okay, and we do get the extra super. Oh, and he gets the extra super too. Okay, well, this is perfect, because now we can transform into the final phase. So this actually works out really well. Perfect. Okay. Alright, so our Fizz BROLY has transformed. Alright, excellent. So, alright, we're going to go ahead and use BROLY's domain here. So if you see real quick, we see what his domain does. So it'll give extreme allies attack and defense 10%, plus an additional 10% for characters who are also on Exploding Rage or movie bosses, right? And also greatly increases damage by superclass enemies and allies. So we're going to go ahead and use his active skill now and transform him. Alright, so we do have his active skill up, which will create the domain. Alright, and we have 5 links active, right? So when we get the other one over, we're going to be looking a lot better. So taking a look here now that he's transformed. So now we have key 6, attack and defense 300%. We guard against all attacks, plus an additional key 1 per key you obtain. We reduce damage received by 26% before attacking while the domain is up. We also have an additional 50% when attacking. And we have an additional defense 50% when receiving an attack. We also launch an additional super attack. We have a high chance of performing a critical hit when performing a super attack. Or correction, we have 26% chance of performing a critical hit when performing a super attack, and we launch an additional super attack that has a chance of performing a critical hit 26% when performing an ultra super attack. And of course, we launch an additional key super attack if key is 4. So he definitely wants to lean into those additional builds. So he is not a slot 1 unit, right? So if he takes, I mean, if we look at his defense here, 460k, like even with 26 damage reduction, if Gamma 1 supers, he's probably okay, but if Gamma 2 supers there, he's probably going to die. So we're actually going to put Goku Black here, because with the key orbs, he's going to be much, much better. We will get the 24 key here. All right, and let's do that. Oh. And of course, we could have gotten away with putting him slot 1. Okay. And this is the turn that my Goku Black decides to do his double super. Okay, well, at least he didn't crit on the second one, so there we go. 1.5 million on that opening attack, right? And that's just the first attack. He's raising his attack on each one of these, right? So now we do a second one, 10 million. Imagine what would happen if we were linked with the LR Broly. He'd be looking a lot better. There we go. That's right, his 12 keys and AoE, I forgot about that. So there we go. So there we go again. We do another super. And there goes another one. 11 million on this one. Right? So this is what I'm talking about. He just keeps going, right? You get this guy maxed out, leveled up all the way. Nothing is getting in his way, right? He will survive whatever. Like, he's going to tank this quite easy. Look at that, double digits, right? He's got over 2 million defense if he does all of his supers. Probably a little less since we're level 1 lanes 55%, but like 79% or greater, easy. There we go. Okay, can we get really lucky here and take him down? I'm a bit worried about Fizz Broly. He might be okay on that. I don't think he's going to take 800k normal, is he? I don't know. 100k. Little more than I wanted, but hey, we'll take it. Alright, let's transform Buhan and get out of here.
Excellent! I'm stronger than I ever was before! Don't worry, the pain is but momentary. Jack will fall.
Alrighty, excellent. So let's just go ahead and drop him here. Drop the Kid Buu and finish this right here, right now. Nice. And there we go. So there you have it, guys. There is LR AGL Broly at 55% level 1 links. I don't know what I could tell you other than he is really, really good. He is insanely powerful, even at 55%. I kind of wish we would have had an extra turn here to test out him linked with the other Broly. We'll get that in the Max Link showcase for sure, as well as in his Grand Tour, but it is a shame that we didn't get to see that with the support, because I feel like we could have seen, I think I've seen him around there right when linked together with the support from Goku Black, for example. You're looking at around 17 million on that opening attack, right? So, I mean, really, really good. Now, just imagine you level him all the way up to max links. He's going to be looking really good for an opening attack there, and then doing 5 more. So, I mean, he's easily in the top 5 of LRs. I don't know why people downplay this guy so much. He is that good. Gogeta and Broly, they're both great. They are great anniversary headliners. Really, really fun units to use, and I'm looking forward to doing this guy's Grand Tour. So guys, that is it for the video. If you like the video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And in the comments down below, let us know what are your thoughts on AGL Broly's 55% showcase. What are you liking out of this guy so far? Let us know in the comments down below. Otherwise, guys, as always, thanks for watching, and aloha.